Good morning everyone and welcome to today's webinar. Today is more of a family affair because all the faculty of St. Thomas College and its many colleges are part of this webinar exclusively for them. There are no external participants. So I welcome you all to this webinar. Today's resource person is Dr. Binu Thomas from Marian College, Kutiganam. He is the Associate Professor of Computer Applications. Dr. Binu is the IQAC Coordinator of Marian College. He is also the Joint Director of Marian Institute for Innovative Teaching, Learning and Evaluation. He is the recipient of Colombo Plan Foreign Deputation Scheme for Indian lecturers under SARC, South Indian Association for Regional Cooperation. Dr. Binu has been extensively delivering lectures on various topics, especially on outcome-based education, online teaching, learning and evaluation methods, and he has been giving talks nationally for the NCERT as well. On behalf of St. Thomas College, our principal and all the faculty members, I welcome Dr. Binu to this webinar. Before we begin the session, I request our beloved principal, Dr. Joy Kayal, to address our faculty. Over to you, Joy.
Good morning to all. Today's resource person, Dr. Binu Thomas, IQAC Coordinator, Reverend Father Anil Konkoth, John Sir, Alphonsa Sister, and my dear colleagues and dear participants. നമുക്ക് ഏവർക്കും അറിയാം, നമ്മൾ COVID-19 കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ നമ്മളുടെ പുതിയ ഗവൺമെന്റ് നിർദ്ദേശം അനുസരിച്ച് നമ്മൾ ഓൺലൈൻ ക്ലാസ്സുകളാണ് ഈ അധ്യയന വർഷം നമ്മൾ ആരംഭിക്കുക. അനുബന്ധിച്ചിട്ടുള്ള ഗവൺമെന്റിന്റെ ഓർഡറുകളൊക്കെ വന്നു കഴിഞ്ഞു. അപ്പോൾ തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും എല്ലാ അധ്യാപകരും, കോളേജ് അധ്യാപകരും ഓൺലൈൻ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ എങ്ങനെ കൈകാര്യം ചെയ്യണമെന്നുള്ളത് അറിഞ്ഞിരിക്കേണ്ടത് ഇന്നത്തെ കാലഘട്ടത്തിന്റെ അത്യാവശ്യമുള്ള ഒരു കാലഘട്ടമാണ് നമുക്ക് എത്തിയിരിക്കുന്നത്. ഇന്ന് അതിനെപ്പറ്റി കൂടുതൽ വിശദീകരിക്കാനായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് അതിനു വേണ്ടിയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു ക്ലാരിഫിക്കേഷനും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ അതിന് ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട എല്ലാ കാര്യങ്ങളും നമുക്ക് വിശദീകരിക്കാനായിട്ട് ക്ലാസ് എടുക്കാനായിട്ട് എത്തിച്ചേർന്നിരിക്കുന്നത് മരിയൻ കോളേജ് ഓഫ് കുട്ടിക്കാനത്തിലെ അസോസിയേറ്റ് പ്രൊഫസർ അനിലച്ചൻ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ തന്നെ വളരെ അധികം ഓൺലൈൻ ക്ലാസ്സുകൾ എടുത്ത് വളരെയധികം പരിചയമുള്ള, നമുക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാവുന്ന മരിയൻ കോളേജ് കേരളത്തിലെ തന്നെ ഇന്ത്യയിലെ തന്നെ വളരെ ഫേമസ് ആയ ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ടാണ്. അതിൻ്റെ IQACയുടെ കോർഡിനേറ്ററും കൂടിയായിട്ടുള്ള ഡോക്ടർ ബിനു തോമസ് സാറ് ഇന്ന് നമുക്ക് ലഭിച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ബിനു തോമസ് സാറിനെ സെന്റ് തോമസ് കോളേജിന്റെ പേരിൽ, മാനേജ്മെന്റിന്റെ പേരിൽ, കോളേജിന്റെ പേരിൽ പ്രത്യേകമായിട്ട് ഈ വെബിനാറിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മുടെ എല്ലാ അധ്യാപകരും ഇതിൽ ഇൻവോൾവ് ആണ്. പരാമർശ സ്കീമിലുള്ള എല്ലാ കോളേജിലെ അധ്യാപകരും ഇതിനകത്തുണ്ട്. ഈ ക്ലാസ് തീർച്ചയായിട്ടും വളരെ ഉപകാരപ്രദമായിരിക്കും എന്ന് ആശംസിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് പങ്കെടുത്തുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന എല്ലാ അധ്യാപകർക്കും ഇത് ഓർഗനൈസ് ചെയ്ത IQAC സെന്റ് തോമസ് കോളേജിലെ കോർഡിനേറ്റർ ആയിട്ടുള്ള അനിൽ സാറിനും അനിലച്ചനും അതുപോലെ തന്നെ സിസ്റ്റർ അൽഫോൺസ, അതുപോലെ ജോൺ സാറ്, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഗീതു മിസ്, ജിൽന മിസ്, ഇവരെല്ലാവരെയും അഭിനന്ദിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ഈ മീറ്റിംഗിലേക്ക്, ഈ വെബിനാറിലേക്ക് ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ നിർത്തുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം.
താങ്ക് യു ജോയ് സാർ, പ്രത്യേകം നന്ദി പറയുന്നു. നമ്മൾ സെഷൻ ആരംഭിക്കുകയാണ്. ആരംഭിക്കുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് നിങ്ങൾക്കുള്ള ചോദ്യങ്ങൾ, ക്ലാരിഫിക്കേഷൻസ് അവിടെ Q&A സെഷനിൽ പോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് പ്രത്യേകമായിട്ട് ഞാൻ ആവശ്യപ്പെടുകയാണ്. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മൾ ആദ്യം തന്നെ ബിനു സാറിന്റെ ടോക്ക്, 1 മണിക്കൂർ ടോക്ക്, അതിനുശേഷമായിരിക്കും നമ്മൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ടേക്കപ്പ് ചെയ്യാം. പക്ഷേ യു ക്യാൻ മീൻ വൈൽ പോസ്റ്റ് യുവർ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് ഇൻ ദ Q&A session. We know we all have been trying to shift to online teaching and use several online teaching, and this pandemic has become a blessing in disguise to exploit that potential. Let us hope that this session will definitely help us to incorporate tools and applications in our teaching learning process. Welcome Dr. Binu. Welcome all the participants, especially the participants from various Mendi colleges, 6 Mendi colleges in our UGC Paramas scheme. Let us begin the session. Welcome Dr. Binu. Thank you.
So good morning all. So first of all, I thank and congratulate St. Thomas College Thrissur for organizing this webinar on ICT tools for engaging students. So I thank you. And I welcome all the teachers and the teachers from Paramar's institution who are participating in this webinar. So I cordially welcome all of you. So for coming maybe more than 1 hour, I'll be talking about how you can engage your students when we offer online training programs. So it is a big concern for the teachers because even when we have the classes, when the students are in the classrooms, they are not listening and they are not cooperating with us. So if they are at home and if we upload videos and if we move to an online mode of teaching, how we can ensure that the students are following us, how the teachers can ensure that the students are following our instructions and how we can engage them. I am from Marian College, Kundukulam. So this is a college situated in Idukki district, and Kundukulam is a hill station, and we have a very beautiful campus there. And I serve as the IQAC coordinator there. And before I start my session, I would like to remind you about the importance of changing our pedagogy, the importance of thinking about a change, bringing changes in our teaching learning process. Now we are forced to do this because of this pandemic. Otherwise also we had to, because we have seen radical changes happening all around us in technology, in all other science and technology. Everywhere we were seeing changes, and you just think about the changes happened in our daily life, especially in the field of communication or in the field of home entertainment. But if we take a classroom, this is supposed to be a classroom illustration of a classroom from BC, maybe more than 2000 years old. And there also you can see that the first bench students are keenly observing, and some other business is happening in the second row, and some crosstalks in the third row. Some are sleeping, some other business towards the backside. So if we take a classroom maybe 2000 years old, or maybe a classroom 100 years old, and a present day classroom, if we were teaching, it was remaining the same. And we were not bringing any innovations into our teaching learning process. But our students are changing. Whether even before the epidemic, even before COVID-19, the students were using technology, they were born into technology, and we were catering to a special category of students called the millennium, and now they are called the Generation Z. And these children, especially those who are born in and around 2000, the year 2000, they are born into technology, and everywhere they prefer to use technology. They would like to engage with technology, or they would like to engage themselves with smart gadgets. And these millennium students, they are information hunger, information savvy people. So whether we teach or not, they will be finding information from the net by Googling or some other means. And they have very short attention span. This also we need to consider, because we are worried about say in Zoom we can deliver lectures only for 45 minutes, and how we can engage 1 hour session like that, we are worrying. But please admit that these students are having very short attention span, and they are visual learners. So all these we have to consider when we create online sessions for our students. And this, most of you might have seen that this recently I got in my WhatsApp. In 2019, this was the situation. Mobile is not allowed in schools and colleges. Now we are asking the same students not come to our schools and colleges, use only mobiles. So this much changes, radical changes have happened in our especially in academic environment, and we need to equip ourselves to meet the challenges and requirements of this present day situation. Then if you don't have a QR code scanner in your mobile, I request you to get a QR code scanner. Please download it from your Play Store or from App Store. So I also try to give an online engaging experience so that you will be interacting with me. I will give you some interactions. You can also interact. So that way you will get an experience how online learning can be made interactive and engaging. Then the first tool I would like to introduce is Mentimeter. So this is a very good tool, very easy to use, and this can be used for online interaction with our participants. And for giving you an experience in this, either you scan this QR code or you open a browser. If you are attending by using laptop, you open another tab, open this URL https www.menti.com. Then it will ask for a code 9030990. So I am asking you a question. What is the biggest challenge in using ICT in teaching? So you can now respond to me, and you can see the responses are coming on the screen. Yes, I got first response from the participant, then class. Connectivity is another issue. Not knowing which tool to use is another issue. So those who are, if you are still struggling, please open a browser. If you are using a laptop, open another tab, or if you have another mobile, please take it, go to the browser, type www.menti.com, and there then you may be asked to enter a code. There you enter the code 903090. Then I'll change my screen like this. Now you may be seeing another screen where you can vote for these responses. Connectivity is the big issue. Student attention is another issue. Training the teachers, assessment. So now you can vote for this. So what is the biggest concern in using ICT in teaching learning? Now you can see how the responses are coming. Okay, then now according to your responses, connectivity is the biggest challenge in online engaging online sessions. Then student attention, teaching, training the teachers is the next challenge, and maintaining student attention is the next challenge. Then this is a very easy tool, and this tool is called Mentimeter. So I am in a Mentimeter. So if you want to use this tool, you note down this. This is mentimeter.co, and once you go for mentimeter.co, you can, for the first time, you can log into this by using your Google account. So if you have a Gmail account, you can log into this by using your Google account, and once you log in, you will be entering into a screen like this, and there you can make a new presentation. By clicking on this, you can make a new presentation, and you give a name for this new presentation, online or something like that. Then you can also ask questions like this, and these are the type of questions. The one which I asked you first time, it was word cloud, and the second one was multiple choice, and open-ended means they can type and ask us questions. then it is this many different varieties of questions are there. So you can just create a new slide like this, and then you type the question here, type the options here, and finally you present it here. So when you present, a code will be generated and you share this code with your participants. And this is an excellent tool to ensure student participation and engagement. We can collect responses from all our participants, and we can ensure that they are listening. They are actually in listening our sessions, and they are watching our sessions, and we can engage them and we can make it more interesting for the students. So this is the Mentimeter is a tool I would like to introduce you, and please use this in your online session so that you can ensure that the students are with you. And then if I go back to my slides, so this is Mentimeter, and we were conducting online sessions for our students. Immediately after this COVID-19 closed down, we were conducting online sessions, and we conducted a survey among the students. And these are certain findings, and it may be useful for you also if you want to arrange online sessions, because pre-recorded videos are better, because we are initially, I told you, like, we are worried about the Zoom is permitting only 1 hour session, or how can we engage sessions for more than 1 hour or more than 45 minutes? How can we manage sessions? But please understand that we are not in US or Western countries, and many of our students have got connectivity issues. And even if we arrange a session for 45 minutes or 1 hour, a good percentage, fairly good number of students will not be able to attend our sessions completely online. A connectivity, and you were also agreeing with me that in our interaction you mentioned that connectivity is the biggest issue. So if we arrange online sessions continuously for a long time, students will not be able to attend this. So the best option is we can record videos, short videos explaining certain concepts, and to substantiate your videos or to support your videos, you can share PowerPoints, you can share class notes. So video presentation, it is better to have pre-recorded videos so that the students will be able to download it, or students will be able to watch it at their convenience, or they may be even going to some of the friends' house and they may be watching. So pre-recorded videos are better, and always better to use an LMS like Moodle or Google Classroom for managing your classes, because the teachers, or we have a tendency, or we have a temptation, I would say, to use WhatsApp or other social media networks for sharing our resources and notes. But later, if the government is asking for reports, or somebody is asking what kind of activities you have arranged, we will not be anywhere. We will not be having proper reporting mechanisms. So always use a LMS, learning management system, for sharing our videos, our other resources, and for conducting assessment activities. And we were also sharing videos with our students, and even if we record a video for 30 minutes, we have found that the students are watching it only for less than 10 minutes. So we may have a feeling that our videos are the best, but students will not watch videos for 30 minutes, 40 minutes like that. So if you are recording videos, make it very short and crisp, to the point. Don't go waste your time for more introduction and more beating the bush around. So when you are recording videos, you ensure that you are to the point, crisp and very clear in your presentation. And please don't elaborate your videos. Please confine to 10 minutes. Then only the students we can ensure that the students are watching, because they will not watch a video for more than 15 minutes. And use some learning reinforcement techniques, the one I have used now. Like, you can collect feedback from your students, you can use Kahoot, or you can use Mentimeter, or I will be showing some more tools like Padlet and all. So like that, immediately after a video, suppose you are engaging a session, or suppose you are sharing a video, you ensure that by asking simple questions, you can have Google Quiz or something like that. By asking simple questions, you ensure that the students are learning this. And even if we are sharing recorded videos, ensure that you have interactions with your students at least in 2 days, once in 2 days. The students must be having a feeling that the instructor, the teacher is with them. Even if we are offering at online mode, we have to give them a feeling that the teacher is with them. Then only they will be motivated. So have a meeting with them. It need not be a complete online session for teaching something. Have an interaction, have an online meeting them, interact with them, talk with them, and ask about their difficulties and problems and try to rectify that, so that they will have a feeling that the teacher is with them. And if you are using a Moodle LMS or any learning management system platform, use the discussion forums regularly, so that the students will have a feeling that the teacher is with them. So there I will be showing you some of the examples where we are using Moodle effectively for discussion forums. Then never delay the assignments, because now the students are away from us. So if suppose they were in the classroom and physically if we are meeting, even if we delay the assignments for some time, it is okay. But since the students are away from us, if we delay the assignment correction, they will be getting demotivated. So if they are submitting an assignment, please ensure that it is corrected and returned back at least in the next day, so that the student will also have a feeling that the teachers are having interest in their feedback, their responses, their assignments, so they will be motivated to be present in the online sessions. And we have certain tools like S5P, where you can add questions in the video itself, so that suppose you are adding giving a video for 15 minutes, in between we can give interactions, we can add questions in the video itself, so that they will be learning. So without answering these questions, they will not be able to move further in the video. So that way we can ensure that the students are learning. And in a discussion like this, what is the relevance of introducing a trolley bag? You can maybe you can think about few seconds, and if we cannot guess, this is the situation. This trolley bag, even though it was a very innovative concept, it affected the livelihood of millions and millions of porters in Indian railway stations and all around the world. So if we are not adapting changes, if we are not ready to change ourselves, and if we are not able to predict the changes which may be happening in our education scenario in the real world, we will also face the same kind of situation, because the entire education scenario is changing. And just you imagine about what is the situation of this scooter, Chedak scooter. Previously there was only one scooter, and this is what is the situation of this car. And if you want to know what is an H5P interactive video, you can just scan this QR code. You please scan this QR code. You will be getting an experience of what is an H5P interactive video. So what is an H5P and all, I will be showing you. So I will wait for 1 minute. If you want to know what is an H5P interactive video, you just scan this QR code, so that you will get a first-hand experience of H5P interactive video. I will be going to this H5P site when I go for the other mode of presentation. There you can see how the questions can be integrated into video, and H5P is a tool. It is a free tool coming under free and open source licensing. Anybody can use this, and anybody can add interactions with your videos. Okay, so I hope you are into that video. So we will continue after a few seconds. Then I am coming back to the web browser. So I'm coming out of my presentation. Then if I go to H5P, if you want to search for H5P, you search for H5P. So this h5p.org is the site where we can create interactive videos. And here, if you want to use H5P, you have to create a free account. So if you click here, you can create a free account. Just like you create an email account, you can create an H5P account here. So once you create an H5P account, you can log into H5P. So this is my user ID and password. I just log into H5P. Then, so here, if you click on try out H5P, this is not only for creating interactive videos. So if we are going to conduct a training on H5P itself, we can have a training for 2 days, because this is a tool for engaging our students. You can have lot of you can create lot of interesting activities. You can create a memory game. You can create multiple choice. You can create fill in the blanks, and drag and drop type of questions you can add. So drag and drop type of questions you can add. So this is an environment we can create lot of activities to keep our students engaged and interesting. So if you want to create an interactive video, you can click here so that you will be able to create an interactive video. So if I click here, so here by clicking on this press button, either you can upload a video or you can bring a video from YouTube to H5P so that you can add interactions. And so I will go back to an example which I have created. So if I click here, this is a sample I have just created. I have brought in a video from H5P. Then this is how I add this is how I create videos in H5P, and all these points are interactions. And if I click on edit, so if you bring a video, it will be looking like this. So if I click on add interactions, we can see we can add a text in the video. We can add a table. Suppose you are presenting something, and if you want to support your video with facts and figures on a table, you can add table. If you want to add a hyperlink in the video itself, you can add a hyperlink. If you want to add an image into the video, you can add image. If you want to add certain statements, supporting statements in the video, suppose you are presenting in one side, the other side you want to add statements, you can add statements. Then these are all questions. You can add a single choice question into your video. This is a multiple choice. You can add a multiple choice question. You can add a true or false questions into video. You can add a fill in the blanks type questions into video. Then drag and drop. You can have either images or text in one side. You can drag and drop all those into correct positions. So like this is H5P, where we can add interactions to your video. This is a really wonderful, fascinating tool where you can ensure that 100% students are watching your video, they are answering the questions, and they throughout the video they will be fully engaged. So this is a best tool for making your videos more engaging and interesting. And then I will go to the Moodle example. So this is a Moodle website we are now using for offering courses from Marian College, and we offer training programs on outcome-based education. These are all 2 weeks programs, 2 weeks programs on outcome-based education. One program on Moodle site creation we have. So if you attend this program, you will be able to create a Moodle website. You will be able to manage everything in Moodle. And this is a basic introduction to Moodle. If you are new to Moodle, if you take this course, you will get a first-hand information about Moodle. What is Moodle? What are the activities? How do we effectively use this? And we also have a course on video content creation where we teach how you can create your own video content, how this can be uploaded into YouTube, how you can edit your videos, how you can add interactions into H5P. So I will go to this course so that you will get an experience how you can use discussion forums and other tools in Moodle for engaging our participants. So this is a Moodle course, and you can see the Moodle course is divided into different sections as if we have different units in our curriculum. This we have the introduction, then we have day 1, create your first video, then we have day 2, video editing and uploading into YouTube, then we have day 3, adding interactions to video using H5P, so how to start H5P and everything we are covering. Then the next unit is about video compression, adding subtitles, security issues of Zoom, and even the certificate is issued automatically from Moodle. We don't have to do anything. Moodle will automatically issue the certificates once the certain criteria are met. Suppose they secure minimum marks in assignments and examination. Then the effective use of discussion forums. So if I come to unit number 1, here I have a discussion forum. Discuss about your experience here. So that my participants, you can see a lot of participants. We had around more than 500 participants already taken this course. And these participants, by using discussion forums, they can raise their concerns. If they want to appreciate the instructors, they can appreciate. If they want to doubt, raise certain doubts, they can raise their doubts. So we make it, we ensure that in the morning and in the afternoon, we log into the site, we go through all discussion forums, and all discussion queries are replied, so that the participants will have an experience that the instructor is with the participants. So this way we can utilize discussion forums for managing our participants. And Moodle also has got, now we are worried about the attendance, and government is asking for attendance. Then they are asking for us to send the attendance. So if we are using Moodle, there is a tool called attendance. So after attending the session, so here is a tool called attendance. So this can be incorporated into our Moodle website. So if you go to this attendance, if we are starting a new session, suppose we are starting a new session for our students, we can schedule the session, what is the date and from which time to which time we schedule. And after scheduling, there is an option, allow the students to record their own attendance. So if we select this, when our students are into Moodle, they can just click on this attendance button, so that their attendance will be automatically marked. And finally we will be getting, there is an option called export in attendance. So once we go for this export, we will get a very nice report of our students participating in our online sessions in Excel format. So this can be presented to any higher authority. So this is how we make Moodle more engaging and interesting. And again, if I introduce some more options in Moodle, we have we can have assignments, then we can have examination. So this is an assignment. So immediately after watching videos, we can ask our participants to submit the assignments. We can correct this. And in every unit, if you want, you can add feedback. So feedback collection and analysis is an automated process. So if you want, it is a better practice to collect feedback after every unit, then you can improve your sessions. Then we can add discussion forums. Then online examinations are there. So this is a, so I'll go to another course. So in Moodle, we have a tool called Big Blue Button. So this is a Big Blue Button. And if you use this tool, online video conferencing with your participants are possible. We are using Microsoft Teams, and so many other tools are there. Google Meet is there, then Zoom is there, Cisco WebEx is there. So many tools are there. So Moodle has integrated one video conferencing tool into their entire learning management system, so that without any further login process or any further invitation, you can have a video conferencing with your participants, so that once you place a big blue button, your participants who are joining in this course can come and join for the meeting. So this is a big blue button, and this area you can share resources like this. This is a Moodle book, and this is a PowerPoint which can be shared among the users. And this is a lesson activity. Lesson activity means in Moodle, when you give a resource, it can be a video, it can be a textbook, or it can be a document. So once you give the activity, once you give the resource, along with the resource, you can add few questions. And once the students start this, they can come out only after answering these questions. So we can ensure that the students are reading, or students are utilizing this. And this is an online examination. So the advantage is, once you have a Moodle examination, the evaluation is automated. Finally, you don't have to worry about evaluating your answer scripts, preparing the score. You can download a score. And so then another advantage of Moodle is, here we have the reports. So if you go to more, then here we have the log reports. So these log reports mean, suppose you are offering courses, you are sharing resources with your students, and once you share it, we will get a correct picture of what the students were doing, from what time to what time they have accessed the resources. The complete log reports you can download from here, so that the students cannot bluff you. So Moodle is such a powerful tool where we can use this tool. We can make our students more engaging, more interesting, and only the limitation of the instructor is the imagination of the instructor is a limitation here. It can be scaled up to any level, and we have blocks. In ACT, we have a question like what challenges you are offering for your advanced learners, how you are managing your slow learners. So if you want to give additional challenges for our advanced learners, we have in Moodle, we have the facilities. You can ask them to start a blog so that others can also utilize this, or you can even ask them to correct some of the assignment. There is an activity called workshop. In workshop, we can ask your students to correct others' assignments and submissions. So this way, Moodle is a very powerful tool where we can offer courses, we can make our students engage, we can always, they will have a feeling that the instructors are with the students. And then I will introduce one more tool. It is called the Padlet. So if I want to share this, I will share the I'll share the PowerPoint once again. Padlet, if you want to, this Padlet is a very interesting tool where we can ask our students to take part in online debate and discussions. So we can see how the things are happening. So if you want to have a Padlet experience, please please scan this QR code. So another few seconds for you, please scan the QR code. Please scan this QR code. So Padlet is a tool where we can engage our students on online debates. Hope you have scanned this. So I will stop this presentation. I will go back to my screen. So hope you are here. Or if you want, if you are not, somebody have already started responding to this. So I will share this in the window also. So this is the link for Padlet. If you want to get Padlet, this is the link. So this Padlet is, once you go for Padlet, you will be entering into a screen like this. So here also you can see the link. Otherwise, I have shared it in the show. So I am initiating. I have made some initial conclusions like this. Only e-learning will survive. A blended mode of teaching will be successful. Everything will come back to a normal soon. Our old classrooms will be coming back soon. Only classroom teaching is effective. Maintaining student attention is a challenge in online. So if you want to take place in this discussion, you can just press on this plus. Under every title we have this plus, and if you press on that plus, you can give your opinion. So another few seconds I will wait for your responses. So if you support these topics discussed on the heading, you substantiate with adding a plus. Yeah, I'm getting a response. Hope. So now I have changed it in such a way that I can even get the name of the participant. So if we ask our students to type their name before they post anything, we can completely get. So we will get a feeling like an online discussion happening, and students will participate, and we'll also get an idea how many students have participated and who are participating and who are not participating. Like that, we will get an idea. This is also a really interesting tool, Padlet.
open source.
Ade. Okay, so this is Padlet. So if you want, I will wait for a few more seconds. So you can see the responses are just coming like this, and as a teacher you will be able to effectively moderate this also. So this is Padlet. Now I'll introduce one more, say Google Form. Many of us know how to create a Google form. But suppose you are giving an online session and immediately after you want to conduct a quiz, you can create a Google quiz so that immediately you can collect the response. So if you want to create a Google quiz, what you can go do is you go to new, then you go to more, then you create a Google form, and Google form most of us may be creating quite often. Then you give a title. Then you can add a question like this. If I add, where is Marian? Then option. Then like this, we can add. If you want to make it a quiz, you go to and we have quiz, and here you make it as a quiz. So now this is now made it as a quiz. So once you make a Google form as a quiz, you will see this option, answer key. So you click this, there you can set the answer, Kuttikanam. And please don't forget to set the points also. Once you make it as a quiz, how many points you are giving for your students, then done. And after this, just like any form, you can share. This is the sharing link. You can just copy this sharing link and it can be shared with your participants, or you can email this. So this is how we make a Google quiz. And also I was using extensively the QR codes, and if you want to know how to create a QR code, then I'll do one thing. I have www.Marian College. So this is the site where we offer the courses. Suppose I want to create a QR code for this. So this is the page. If you want to access our courses, you can go to mariancollege.org, events.psb. There we can see the option, the brochures of all our courses. Suppose I want to convert it into a QR code, I just copy this, and in Google I am searching for QR code generator. So I just select the first option itself, and here I type this. And if you are now watching this, if you scan this, the image which I have generated just now, if you scan this, now you'll be going to the page where we offer the courses. And if you want to save this, you give a file name. And if I click on the save, it will be downloaded into our download folder. So this is a QR code which will lead you to this page, mariancollege.org. And with this, I am just coming back to my presentation once again. So we were talking about Padlet, and this is a Google form. So you please scan this. I'll wait for, because we are almost coming to an end of our sessions. So please scan this so that you can give me a feedback. I'll also show you how responses can be lively taken from our Google form. So please scan this. You can give me a feedback, and this is not the feedback for St. Thomas College, Thrissur. This is a feedback for me. So you please scan this, and once you scan this, I will go back to the web page where you can see how the responses are coming in. So I'll wait for around around 1 minute so that you can scan this and you can start giving the feedback. And this is not for the college. I just want to show you how you can add a QR code with the Google form and how the responses are coming and how lively you can see the responses. So please scan this so that you will be going for a feedback form where you can start giving. So please scan this QR code. So here you can see this is the screen where how the responses are coming. 62 responses have come. So the moment you give responses, you can see it is automatically updated. So it happens with the quiz also. So if you have a quiz, lively you can see how the students are responding. Okay, then so Google quiz I have already. So this is my phone number, and we offer these 3 training programs from our college on outcome-based education, on Moodle site creation and video content creation. And if you want to know about this course, you can go to mariancollege.org events.php. So finally, I conclude. So we will go for a question answer session now.
Good morning, Dr. Binu sir. There are various questions. I'll ask some of them. First of all, they are asking, there are different LMS, mostly Moodle is explained. Which is the best LMS, or which are LMS other than Moodle?
Another very common and popular LMS is Google Classroom, but I would say this, it has got only limited features when we compare it with the Moodle. If you want to share your resources, if you want to give a quiz, if you want to give an assignment, Google Classroom is fine. But if you want to have a real learning experience where you can have a wide variety of activities, because Moodle was created by a university professor, so he has got all the provisions for slow learners, how we can manage, how we can have competencies. All these features are incorporated into Moodle, so it is only a matter of choice. But other LMS, say Blackboard is another LMS which is very expensive and which is being widely used in Western countries.
Okay, thank you, sir. The next question is regarding Moodle. How to import a Google quiz into Moodle or Google Classroom? Can we import a Google quiz to the Moodle or Google Classroom?
Importing from a Moodle to Google Classroom, you'll have to do some manual work, because when we import from Moodle, there are certain Moodle supported format, like GIFT format is there, icon format, XML format, like that. Some Moodle supported formats are there. So once you download it, it will be in that format. But if you manually go through the questions, you will be able to know the questions and answers options like that, but you will have to do some manual work. Otherwise, there is no way to directly import and export into Google Classroom.
Okay, sir. Sir, some of the questions are related to mathematics. There are some concerns because they have long proof theorems which need at least 2 hours to explain. So how will we incorporate these mathematics proof theorem classes in Moodle?
So you can record, there is no problem, but can we divide it into small components, or there is no problem in recording a video for 2 hours, either by using Zoom. Zoom is an excellent tool where you can record your video. So you can record the video, and in Zoom, if we are using Zoom, there is a provision to attach your tablet so that you can even write the derivations, so that everything will be recorded and it can be uploaded into Moodle. But it is a question of keeping the attention for our students. If your sessions are very interesting, and if you are really explaining things, and if you're sure that the students will be watching it for 1 hour, there are provisions for uploading 1 hour video into Moodle or any other LMS.
Okay, thank you, sir. Sir, what about the recording? Do we need a recording studio to make a good video, or can we do it at home itself?
It can be done at, because all our courses we are offering. So I'll just show you a Zoom. I'll give you a Zoom recording experience now. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So I'll share my desktop now. Hope you are seeing my desktop now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. So I have Zoom here. So I open Zoom. I hope you are seeing my Zoom.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So wait a minute, because Zoom has to log in by using my Google account. So it will take few seconds. We will wait. Yes. Now in Zoom, we have a record button here. So the problem is since team is using my webcam, I am not appearing here. Otherwise, I would have been appearing here. So if I was not using my Teams, I would have been appearing here. And there is an option called virtual background. So if I select this virtual background, since we are using Teams now, the webcam and the entire video processing is captured by Microsoft Teams. So I'm not able to demonstrate it now. Otherwise, if you are using Zoom, we will be appearing here. And if you want to have an appearance, suppose you want to take your class sitting in a window like this. If you select this, you will be just sitting in front of that window. If you select this, you will be sitting in beach like that. And after that, you can select your virtual background. And if you click on this record, whatever you talk after that, it will be recorded. And this is for sharing the screen. So if you select this, just like in Teams, you can share your PPTs, everything. So all my videos I have recorded at home only. Only thing is we need proper lighting. And if you have proper lighting and a background like this, you can see now I am sitting in front of a white wall, so that I can use virtual background. So sorry that I couldn't demonstrate it now because my entire video system is being captured by the Teams. Otherwise, I could have demonstrated. So in Zoom, you can record videos. You don't have to have a very expensive studio, and all. Only thing is you can purchase a very good microphone if you want. But that too, good mobile handsets will do with a microphone.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. Sir, some are asking about are these tools or resources which you mentioned freely available? Can we access it freely?
All tools I have mentioned are freely available.
Okay, sir. Then some have doubts about live or interactive tools for teaching subjects like mathematics, that is solving questions other than video, solving questions, or how to utilize in a problem paper. In commerce and all, there are problem papers. Which online platform will be effective for these problem papers?
So I cannot give a specific answer like which platform will be effective because it is all about our creativity and all, because people are using different options starting from writing on a notebook. They are using different software systems and different recording systems. As I have mentioned, if you purchase, if you spend around 3,000, 4,000 rupees, you can purchase a writing pad. And this writing pad can be connected to your video recording application so that you can write on this, and all the problems, mathematical derivations, everything can be written, and what you write will be converted into a video, so that as if you are taking in the classroom. Anyway, you will be writing in the board. Exactly in the same way we can take classes. If you spend around 5,000 rupees, you will be getting fantastic devices.
Sir, one question is regarding open board casting software. What is? Please explain the use of open board casting software.
So open board casting software as such, I am not that much aware of this, but the Zoom software which I have just demonstrated, if you go to share, there is an option like the Zoom board is there. So in Zoom board, either you can write by using mouse or even by using if you connect a device, you can write. But if you cannot spend that much, even in PowerPoint, you can do this. I don't know whether you know this or not. You have an idea, in PowerPoint we can write. If you want, I can show you.
Yeah, please show that. Please show that.
Okay.
Especially for mathematics, you know, they will have to use the board-like of experience.
Okay. So this I'll create a new PowerPoint. 1 second. So my PowerPoint. So in this PowerPoint, I have just added a blank PowerPoint. There is nothing in this, and I go for slideshow. So in this, nothing is there. I hope you are seeing this. And yes, it is not that visible. If you go to the extreme left corner, you will be, when you present the slides, you will be seeing some options here. And one option is a pen. And we have, I think I selected this laser pointer once. So we have a pen here. So by using this pen, if you want, you can write. Or there's an option called a highlighter also. By using highlighter also, but there it will be bigger. So like this, if you want, you can write, but it is initially it will be a bit difficult, but we can do it in PowerPoint also. Okay.
Can we use on the touch screen as like smartphone? Can we use it with our hand, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, one question is about YouTube Live for taking classes. What is your opinion about YouTube Live for taking classes?
YouTube Live, I think if you have some minimum number of subscribers, then only you will be able to start a live channel in YouTube.
These are the specific questions asked, sir. Father Anil, these are the questions asked.
Yeah, I mean the teaching faculty has, have got lots of, anxieties, concerns as they're going to 1st June this year, because we have to engage the students. We have the feeling that we are not equipped sufficiently. Especially we need to go for, we have the desire to go to Moodle. We have just initiated the process in our college. So we are but yet to include all the students into the Moodle platform. Can you say some challenges that we face initially when we go to the Moodle platform?
The challenge. So how do you install Father in local server or in cloud?
Local server.
So the local server, because we started also our journey with the local server. So initially it will be working, but when we have more number of concurrent users, so for with the 30-40 students it will work. But if you want to have 300-400 concurrent users, it will be getting delayed. So because of that, we have migrated from local server to cloud now. We have purchased AWS cloud and we are moving. And then the problem is Moodle is like a ocean of ideas and opportunities, but that whether the teachers will be ready to learn this and teachers will be ready to utilize the entire potential of Moodle. Because if we share only the resources, if we conduct some online quizzes, Moodle is, we are using only maybe 1 or 2% of the possibilities of Moodle. So if we utilize different options and possibilities of Moodle, we can give entirely a very good learning experience of for our participants. For example, I was mentioning about some of the training programs which we offer through Moodle. And if you go to that Marian College website events.php, you can see the comments received from our participants. And we utilize almost all the features of Moodle. And all the participants were really happy about this, and they were telling that they felt that as if the teacher is with them. So if we utilize the potential of Moodle, it is a very good tool. But if we are using a local server, when we assign more activities and more concurrent users, there will be some bandwidth issues.
To go to the cloud model, what is the financial implication?
Cloud model, we have around 5,000 courses because we have not deleted any courses from the beginning itself. So with this 5,000 courses and all participants, it is coming around 3,000 to 4,000 per month.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Any more questions, John sir?
അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമുക്ക് ബൾക്കായിട്ട് യൂസേഴ്സിനെ ആഡ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് പലപ്പോഴും കാറ്റഗറൈസ് ചെയ്ത് മൂഡിൽ ആഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ ഒരു ഓപ്ഷൻ ഉണ്ടോ? ശരിക്കും ഒരു ബാച്ച് വൈസ് അതോ നമുക്കൊരു ബൾക്കായിട്ടുള്ള യൂസർ ആണോ, അതോ അതിൽ നമുക്ക് ഗ്രൂപ്പ് എന്ന ഓപ്ഷൻ വെച്ചിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ? എങ്ങനെയാണ് അത് ഹാൻഡിൽ ചെയ്യാൻ സാധാരണ പറ്റുമോ? ഓക്കെ, അങ്ങനെ. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമുക്കിപ്പോ കുട്ടികൾക്ക് സെൽഫ് എൻറോൾമെന്റ് ഓപ്ഷൻ കൊടുക്കുന്നത് നല്ലതാണോ അതോ അത്ര
നമ്മളിപ്പോ ഈ ഭയങ്കര സീരിയസ് ആയിട്ടാണ് ഇത് ഓഫർ ചെയ്യുന്നതെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ അസസ്മെന്റ് ഒക്കെ പുറമേ നിന്നുള്ളവരും എൻറോൾ ചെയ്താൽ നമുക്ക് തടയാൻ പറ്റത്തില്ലല്ലോ. സെൽഫ് എൻറോൾമെന്റ് കൊടുത്താൽ ഇപ്പൊ ഞങ്ങൾ കൊടുക്കുന്ന ചില കോഴ്സിന് ഞങ്ങൾ സെൽഫ് എൻറോൾമെന്റ് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. അത് മറ്റേ ജീനോമിയ ജീനോമിയ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞൊരു വെബ്സൈറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്, അറിയാം? ജീനോമിയയിൽ ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ട് മൂഡില് സൈറ്റ് ഒരെണ്ണം നമുക്ക് ഉണ്ടാക്കാം. അപ്പൊ അവിടെ സെൽഫ് എൻറോൾമെന്റ് വെച്ച് വെറുതെ ഞങ്ങൾ ഇങ്ങനെ ഓരോ കോഴ്സൊക്കെ ഓഫർ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ആർക്കും ആണെങ്കിൽ അതിനകത്ത് കയറി ഒരു എൻറോൾമെന്റ് എടുക്കാം. അവര് കോഴ്സ് ചെയ്യുന്നു, ചെയ്ത് കഴിയുമ്പോൾ ഇത്ര എക്സാമിനേഷൻ ക്വസ്റ്റിനൊക്കെ ഇത്ര % മാർക്ക് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ് അവിടെ നിന്ന് എടുത്ത് അവർ പോകും. നമ്മളൊരു പക്ഷെ അറിയ പോലും ഇല്ല ആരൊക്കെയാണ് ജോയിൻ ചെയ്യുന്ന, ആരെ സർട്ടിഫിക്കറ്റ് എടുത്ത് പോകുന്നു നമ്മൾ അറിയുന്ന പോലും ഇല്ല.
പക്ഷെ അത് ഈ കോഴ്സറൊക്കെ പോലെ ഒരു സെറ്റപ്പ് ആണ്. അത് ശരിക്കും കോഴ്സറയിൽ അതുപോലെ തന്നെയല്ലേ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുന്നത്.
ഇത് മോഡലില് ഇപ്പൊ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ നമ്മുടെ സിറ്റുവേഷൻ ആണ് അതിന്റെ ലിമിറ്റേഷൻ. ഇപ്പോ പേയ്മെന്റ് ഗേറ്റ് വെക്കണമെങ്കിൽ പോലും പേയ്മെന്റ് ഗേറ്റ് ഇന്റഗ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന പരിപാടി ഉണ്ട്. പേയ്മെന്റ് ഗേറ്റ് ഇന്റഗ്രേറ്റ് ചെയ്താൽ ആ പൈസ അടച്ചു കഴിയുമ്പോൾ ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക് ആയിട്ട് എൻറോൾ ആവും. അപ്പൊ അങ്ങനെ ഏത് രീതിയിലുള്ള ഓപ്ഷൻസ് വേണമെങ്കിലും അതിനകത്ത് കസ്റ്റമൈസ് ചെയ്യാം.
നമ്മളെ പ്ലഗിൻസ് വെച്ച് നമുക്ക് ഇഷ്ടമുള്ള ഓപ്ഷൻസ്
കറക്റ്റ് പ്ലഗിൻസ് ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്താൽ മതി. ഇപ്പൊ പേയു മണിയുടെ ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ട്, പ്ലഗിൻസ് ഉണ്ട്. അവരുടെ പ്ലഗിൻ ഇൻസ്റ്റാൾ ചെയ്താല് പൈസ അടച്ചു കഴിയുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് അവർ ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക് ആയിട്ട് എൻറോൾ ആവും.
Okay, thank you. I think we had a wonderful time. We are in a situation that demands urgency. As I said earlier, as we begin the new academic year, it's a huge challenge ahead of us to shift to the online mode of teaching and for the students learning. So it is, I think this webinar was an appropriate step, and we got the right person. Dr. Binu Thomas is a very experienced person. On behalf of St. Thomas College, I extend our sincere gratitude to Dr. Binu Thomas. Thank you so much for sparing your time. We hope that your expertise and your timely help will be extended in the days to come as well. Thank you so much. I also thank our principal, Dr. Joy KL, who has given all the support and encouragement in this regard. I, in a very special thank my IQAC team, especially Dr. Johns, who has been toiling day and night to give the technical support, and all other core team members of the IQAC team. And most importantly, I thank all the participants. Thank you so much. Let us start this journey. This is a beginning, I believe. It's a leap into darkness to a certain extent, as far as many of us, including myself, is concerned. So let us learn together. Let us share our experiences together. I think we can do a wonderful job in the days to come. Thank you, one and all. Bye.
So thank you for inviting.